What's up, party people? Welcome to Fabulous Fandom FriYAY in the Galactic Cafe. We made it through another week. Hello, Fisk. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. And of course, this is how I feel on Mondays.
My hair! He shot my hair! Son of a bitch!
Holy shit!
And then, of course, by Friday, I feel like this.
We ain't found shit.
Sometimes. And then, of course, I also have this feeling.
Later. We'll talk later. Okay, go on. Go play in traffic.
There you go. So I'll tell you why I'm feeling like that one. But first, I need to draw attention to the shirt that I wore because, unfortunately, I'm surrounded by assholes. All right. So, Daisy, baby, that didn't hurt you and you know it. Okay, look, stab it. Okay? That's not becoming of a young lady. Now be nice to Boots. Go on. Lay down. So she has a bad habit. Okay, so if you don't know who that is, it's Daisy. And I don't know where she learned this from, but she walks up to the boys and she will grab them by the nape of the neck and hop on their backs. It's very unbecoming female cat behavior. Maybe she thinks she's still a boy. I don't know. Daisy, yeah. So she's ornery. All right, a little bit of housekeeping. Let's see who's over here. Hey, Fred. Well, I hate Fridays. Well, not in the same way I hate Mondays. It's more of a dislike Fridays. Well, that's better. Yeah, she under all that, she's a tiny thing. So she would not be good to eat. So no, that's the baby of the family. All right, a little bit of housekeeping before my bad habits skip to late night spending alone. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Good. Let the summer holidays begin. I wish America had summer holidays like that. But, Senator Rick Scott of Florida, who committed Medicare fraud and Medicaid fraud, thinks that we Americans should work 7 days a week. To that, I say, fuck off. All right. I already work enough as it is. I've already been doing that until I had to have surgery in June. So what's changed? Not a damn thing. All right. So, God, some of these, after the president's speech last night, I really wonder if some of my fellow Americans have brains. Anyways. Here at Sci Fi Mombie Podcast and Sci Fi Mombie Studios, we will never, ever personally DM you for donations. No, not happening. Here's the best way you can support us. Hello, Reckless Misfit and the Cozy Book Nook. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. You all are doing great today. Smash those hearts. Smash that like button. Share out the stream. That is the best form of digital currency you could give us, quite honestly, to help this podcast grow. But if you feel generous, which I know a lot of people are cash strapped right now, I get it. But it is not required, but it is greatly appreciated. We appreciate you all so much. So there are 5 legitimate ways that you can donate to Sci Fi Mombie. Buy us a cup of coffee at Ko-Fi, ko-fi.com/Sci Fi Mombie. We also have a creators platform at throne.com/Sci Fi Mombie. We have Patreon memberships. They're $3 a month. Go to patreon.com/user !lowercase u =8497235. Slinky, what are you doing? Oh my God, they're funny today. Okay. We also have TikTok fan club memberships. They're $10 a month. Go to the live, go up to my name, press the heart. That simple. And we have a Venmo account. Search us at @SciFiMombie. And of course, we're all over social media because I own my name. Ha. Okay. Hello, Grace. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. Okay, guys, I need you all to be thinking about what fandom we're talking about today. So, hello, Reckless Misfit. Welcome back. Hope you're doing great today. So, think about the fandom we're talking about today. And of course, like I said, we're all over social media. Oh, you always want to talk Orville. We stream daily to Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, and TikTok. We also have Patreon, Mastodon, Substack, Blue Sky, Threads, Discord, Lemon 8, IMDb Pro, Pinterest, Reddit, Counter Social, Telegram, Snapchat, and WhatsApp. What are you doing? Oh, boy. It's that witching hour, I guess, for kitty cats. I think we'll talk a little Orville. So I'm hoping for some good news out of D23 next month. I know we're already getting a Muppets history with Seth MacFarlane, album and show, but we'll see what else happens. So stay tuned. All right, there you go. And don't forget to check out our website, sci-fi-mombie.com. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments, constructive criticism, email me at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. That's questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. All right. Housekeeping out of the way. So, we lost a legend overnight. Did you guys see? Let me share my screen. I loved her in, which one is it? Yeah, cool. Okay. I loved her in Home Alone 2. Who's Anne Whitcomb? I don't know who that is. That's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Brenda Fricker, the homeless woman from Central Park in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Anne Whitcomb? Hold on. Hello. Vignetta's mom. Welcome to the Galactica, a politician who was found murdered in her home a week ago. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. That's terrible. Good grief. What is up with that? Yikes. Member of the Conservative Party. Targeted attack in her home in Devon. She was 78. Counterterrorism police are leading the murder investigation, describing the incident as premeditated and having arrested a 26-year-old man in South Yorkshire on suspicion of murder. However, they state there is currently no evidence to suggest the murder was politically motivated. I'm sorry, she's a huge figure. Hey, Gordo, what's up? How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Aw, thank you for the flowers and the hearts. So awesome. Oh, well, that's terrible. You know, I'm starting to wonder about Lindsey Graham, or Lady G, as some of us call him. I mean, look, aortic dissection is like a normal issue if you have severely high blood pressure and you don't take care of it. But I'm starting to wonder if, you know, there was a theory floated that I heard that some plants can be used to, you know, cause that. But he did have a 72-hour flight back from the Ukraine to the United States. So he was really tired. He was really tired. So just sad. And Brenda Fricker, she was so awesome. Oscar-winning actress. Wow. What'd she win an Oscar for? She was 82 years old, by the way. Oh, that's right. Okay. Brenda Fricker won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in 1990. Oh, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You're going to hate it. For her performance as Bridget Fagan Brown in the 1989 film My Left Foot. Sorry, Brenda. You're amazing. My Left Foot. I can't help myself. It's a really funny Family Guy thing. But she always brought such amazing stuff to her roles, and she will be missed. Rest in peace. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. The Smith Center in Las Vegas will be showing The Legend of Korra in concert. From the creator of Avatar, The Last Airbender, in concert comes the next chapter. That will be July 17th at 10 a.m. at the Smith Center. So go get your tickets. That'll be fun. I'd like to see that. All right. Well. Mark your calendars for September 20th. William Shatner will be performing. Yes, you heard me. William Shatner will be performing live at Douglas Park in Chicago, for the Rot Fest 2026. Yeah, you guys, he's got a new rock album out. Heavy metal rock. So get your tickets today. Rotfest.org. Dude, that's like a train ride from here. Or it's not, I don't even think it's 8-hour drive. That would be so cool. I've never been to Douglas Park. So awesome. I want to go. Georgia Wiggum has a new movie coming out. Looks like it's going to be pretty good. She says, I can't believe they let us make a movie. I'm struggling to find the words. So proud of everyone. These people are magic. Grateful I got to produce my first feature alongside some of my best friends. 4 years in the making. It's hard to believe it's done. Best summer of my life. Thanks to every single person involved. So the movie looks like she is a pizza delivery person that gets in cahoots with some Girl Scouts, and they do mischievous things. So watch for that coming soon from Georgia Wiggum. She makes us so proud. She went from Scream to The Punisher to the Orville to Ted to this. And that's great. She got to be her own producer. That's awesome. Hello, Robbie recommends. Welcome to the Galactica. Babe, you're doing great today. Gordo, what are you up to? What are you making? Oh, well. Look what's peekabooing on the set of Fox. I took a picture of that when I was in LA. Hey, Freak Troll, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. So, yeah, the mural is still there. I don't know where else you'd think it would be. And we'll go past that. We'll go past that. Okay. Is that all I saved? Wow. All right. Let's go remodel this. Gosh. Thought I turned that off. Okay. Don't you hate it when you go? Okay. Somebody, thank God. TGIF. I know. Yeah. Me too. Popeyes. I don't know what I'm having for dinner. Of course, I'm feeling kind of yucky. Oh, thank you for the roses. I'm feeling kind of yucky because I just had to give my injection of Wegovy, so I'm really not hungry. But, you know, I'll figure it out. I might be hungry in a couple hours. So, all right. Okay, somebody tell me, poor kids. What kids? All my kids are gone for the weekend. Yeah. So my kids feed themselves. They're adults, you know. They only need me when they need money. Okay. Somebody tell me if you have this same problem on Instagram. I turn off somebody's stories, and post, and I've even blocked their account, and it turns back on. How does that work? And then their stories come back to my story feed. And I'm going, God, I don't want to see this person's crap. So they don't get to eat anything. No, they eat. Let me tell you. No, Gorilla Man and I don't live at the same place. There's a reason for that. Okay. I'll have to tell you in DMs. I don't like to talk about it publicly, you know. All right, let's go through this. Oh, no way. At the Voltaire? What? Oh, cool. So Mrs. Doubtfire, the musical is going to be at the Venetian Resort on July 22nd, if you're interested. So, hey, what's this? South Alabama Comic-Con. Get ready. The voice actors for Rick and Morty will be there October 3rd and 4th in Mobile, Alabama. Get your tickets today. Yay, Futurama! Win tickets to our early Futurama season 14 screening. And ooh. Where? Yes, please. Now, how do I do that? Enter for your chance to win. Where? Oh, link in the. Why do they do that? Hold on. Link in Collider's fight. Collider is doing that? Okay, if you say so. Really? Hey, Smart Link. Come on. I want to win tickets. I want to go see Futurama. I like Futurama. It's not here. Your link is not there, Collider. Maybe I need to clear out my cache. No, you cannot go anywhere. Okay. No, because I was supposed to go to STLV, which is Star Trek Las Vegas, next month, but because I had surgery and I had to use up my vacation time at work, I had to cancel that. So really sucks, but hey, at least I got to see Weird Al and Journey so far this year. Hey, not too shabby, not too shabby. So if I had my way, I'd be going to D23 next month. Oh my God, Becky. Hello, Cheryl Weingar. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. I hope you're doing great today. Let's see if they'll pay attention to me. I doubt they will. Sometimes they do. Sometimes Collider does talk to me, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Where's the link? Where is the love? Okay. Well, hey, Stony Girl, how are you? Oligarchs want the peeps to work 8 days a week. I know. And then they're going to demand 12 and then 24. I mean, when will it end? When will it end? You're busy? Cool. I had a busy week at work. Busy week. So, craziness. And then I'm going to start Instacarting, side gigging again. So, joy. I just hope I don't get orders that like I can lift 20 pounds. Okay. I'm not fully up to what I was doing before yet, which was 75 to 100 pounds. I could bench press 100. Actually, I need to get back to doing that too. Hello, Eurofighter lover. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. So, oh, that needs to come off there. All right. Let's see here. Let me share my screen. But we lost a legend, Brenda Fricker. She's so awesome. Really enjoyed watching her act. According to Screen Rant, new Star Wars movies will continue telling stories set between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. Hello, Shadow Milks. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Star Wars Disney Plus shows are slowly retconning sequel era. Okay. Well, I thought that was the plan to begin with. I don't know. I don't know what's in Filoni's head anymore. I never knew in the first place. Twin Cities Trek Pod. Theories. Saffron Burrows will be in Strange New Worlds Season 4. She looks like a Romulan with the head tattoos that were seen in the 2009 film. Really? Alrighty then. Don't know how happy I am about that one. Whoa, what the hell is this? TMZ Sports is reporting out that China just hosted the first ever freestyle robot MMA event. Okay, that's just creepy. No, thank you. Never mind. Thank you so much, Gordon. You're awesome. Appreciate you. I would love. I was trying to think of the other thing I wanted to do. Actually, I'm kind of trying to hold out for next year because I would like to take the kids to go see Star Wars at the TCL Chinese Theater in LA. I would love, the kids have never been to LA. I would love to take them and then maybe go to Disneyland. That would be fun. I mean, I know my kids are adults and I should have done that. Well, we didn't have money back then. So it'd be fun. Oh, Galaxies is reporting scientists make the first ever discovery of an atmosphere around an Earth-like planet in another star's habitable zone. I thought we were living in a black hole. Just kidding. Now that means we're in a cone-shaped universe. All right, that's awesome. Wow, look at that. That is the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere. They put on a really good show. So, awesome. That would be fun. I don't like Eggs Benedict, but that actually was good. So. Oh, poor raccoon. Oh, poor guy. Oh, I bet he was just. Oh, so I've seen a lot of video lately of animals in Texas. Guys, the flooding in Texas is scary. And they're saying that it's supposed to crest higher than it did years ago. This may be the record. Oh, thank God they saved it. I've seen deer swept away. I've seen people's pets. I mean, it's sad. But this little guy got so. Oh, that's precious. Good kid. Good kid. I shouldn't be laughing because that's really bad. Please search Count Bin Face. What's that? I don't want to search that. Hello, welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. Count Bin Face? What's that? I don't want to search it. I'm looking at pop culture stuff right now. If it's horror movies, Fisk, I don't watch that stuff. He's running to be. Oh, you're talking. No, we don't talk politics right now. So, according to Lolita, a woman slips her husband a laxative and then gorilla glues his butt cheeks together after she caught him cheating. Yikes. Happy 63rd birthday, Phoebe Cates. Wow, 63. Are you kidding? Wow. That's amazing. Happy 63rd birthday to Phoebe Cates, best known for her unforgettable performances in Fast Time at Ridgemont High, Gremlins, Gremlins 2, The New Batch, Drop Dead Fred, and Private School. Cates became one of the most recognizable stars of the 80s. Though she stepped away from Hollywood years ago, her films continue to entertain new generations. So happy birthday. She is married to actor Kevin Kline. So happy birthday. Oh boy. Name that band. No. Broken Lizard. That's what we'll name it. Super Troopers 3 due in theaters August 8th. I'm sure it's rated R. Wow, look at the smoke moving across the Northeast. Look at that. Wow. Yikes. Yeah, you guys have some upheaval going on in your country with your politics. And after last night, I'm calling for the 25th Amendment in mine. Ooh, that's pretty. Wow, look at the blues on that thing. Oh, wow. Nice. Wow, this person is very talented. Oh, and they allow you to touch the art. Wow. Okay. That's usually a no-no. Ooh. Very creative. Gordo, you should see this. Nice. Bookmark that. That was pretty. Well, hi, Tilly Willy. What you doing? Oh my goodness. Are the Backstreet Boys back in Vegas? I see. Hey, Giancarlo Esposito is going to be at Colorado Springs Comic-Con August 21st through the 25th. Cool. So to purchase your tickets, go to, I think it's cscomiccon.com. Hello, H. Gray. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. We're talking fandom. So what are we talking about today? MP? What's MP? I don't know what MP is, Fisk. Whoa, Chloe Feynman has left Saturday Night Live, according to Variety magazine. Oh, man. She was one of the funniest. It's really hard to leave SNL, but it does feel like the right time. I'm going to miss it a lot, she wrote on Instagram, but the people who work there are my family, and that place is my home, and I know I'll never be too far away. By the way, check out my buddy Maria with Tea and Telly. She does some cooking like I do, and she's getting ready to launch her own TV channel on Roku. That's going to be interesting. I've actually had that offered to me. Hello, Terry56F. Welcome. I don't know if I have enough content in order to run a 24-hour Roku channel. So taco happiness comes in so many forms, sometimes classic shells and sometimes in a big bubbly skillet. Taco pasta. Yeah, I like the Hamburger Helper one, but this looks like she made it from scratch. So that's even yummier. Reporting that Luke Wilson, Vanessa Hudgens, and Nick Swarson star in feature comedy Mini War from Grandma's Boy Team. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Mini War. Reunited and oh boy. It says there it is. Was Luke Wilson and Grandma's Boy? I don't remember that. That is a funny movie though. Awesome. Well, there you go. TV Insider is reporting. Don't miss out on fan favorite panels at San Diego Comic-Con. So there is no Orville panel. I am very disappointed. Bad. Okay. Moving on. Hello, Rhea. Welcome. Nicole DeBoyer will be at FedCon. When? I don't know how to read star dates. Don't do that to me. So whatever FedCon is, she will be there. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Star Trek 4 will return to theaters for its 40th anniversary celebration beginning September 4th. Tickets go on sale right now. I need to get me one of these posters. They've redone the poster for the 40th anniversary. They have a backstage? Oh, that's cool. Nice. Roger Christian will be at OzukuCon August 28th through the 30th in Port Huron, Michigan. So he's mostly for Star Wars fame. So I got a golden ticket. Get your golden ticket. Visit the link in our bio for tickets to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory in 4K in theaters August 2nd and 5th. Cool. I've never seen it on the big screen. That'd be fun. What is this? Oh. Yeah, I've heard this before. So Get Fandom is reporting. I saw this on People. Christopher Nolan would not allow Ludwig Göransson, who did the Picard theme. It's hot in hell comics. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. You're doing great today. He wouldn't allow him to use an orchestra to draft the Odyssey music. Hello, BJ. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. You're doing great today. So interesting. That's a challenge. The Odyssey composer said Christopher Nolan told him to not use an orchestra for the soundtrack. Instead, he relied on 35 bronze gongs, ancient instruments, and vocals. It's not like the orchestra existed back then. It was a challenge and also an opening to try to make something unique. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you guys so much for the gifts over there on TikTok today. I appreciate you all so greatly. All right, let's see. What's this? Galaxies are reporting that South Korea kept a star burning inside a machine for 102 seconds, and the world just got closer to unlimited clean energy. What? Fascinating. All right. K-Star is South Korea's experimental fusion reactor designed to recreate. Oh my God, this sounds like the protostar for the Prodigy. To recreate the same process that powers our sun instead of burning fuel like a conventional power plant. Oh my God, we're going to yawn all day. Oh, pardon me. Instead of burning fuel like a conventional power plant, it fuses hydrogen atoms together, releasing enormous amounts of energy. Like, how enormous are we talking? In its 2024 campaign, K-Star sustained plasma in a stable, high-performance state for 102 seconds and maintained temperatures of around 1 million Celsius for 48 seconds. That's roughly 7 times hotter than the sun's core. Oh, God. Now that scares me. That much power in a living space is not a good idea. That could destroy the Earth. The reactor uses powerful magnetic fields to keep the superheated plasma suspended inside a donut-shaped chamber called a tokamak. If the plasma touches the reactor walls, it cools instantly and can damage the machine. So maintaining stability is one of the biggest challenges in fusion research. Wow. The achievement is important because future fusion power plants will need to keep plasma stable for minutes or even hours at a time. Every increase in duration helps scientists understand how to control fusion reactions and move closer to generating commercial electricity. So now they're trying for 300 seconds. Huh. That's insane. Wow. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Not very hot, but very cool. Okay. Dude. That is so awesome. Kevin, huh? Wow. NASA captured, okay, this is galaxies again. NASA captured stunning iridescent clouds on Mars. Mars has clouds? Since when? Beautiful iridescent clouds spotted shimmering across the skies of Mars. These are mother-of-pearl clouds from when sunlight diffracts through tiny uniform crystals of frozen CO2 high in the atmosphere. Captured by NASA's Curiosity rover, they appear 60 to 80 kilometers above the surface, glowing in soft rainbow hues during sunset. Nice. It is pretty. I didn't know they had anything that could resemble a atmosphere, Mars. Collider is reporting that Andy Serkis addresses diversity in The Hunt for Gollum. We don't think we will be doing a politically correct just casting for the sake of casting and, does that say licking boxes? Ticking boxes, okay. I don't have my glasses on, that's why I can't see it. Ticking boxes version of the film. So it's only where relevant, basically. All right, there you go. Ooh. What show is that? Oh, it's the Backstreet Boys. Interesting. Very cool. Well, what's up, Carrie Elways? Oh, they're paying tribute to Gene Wilder. Isn't that precious? Carrie Elways says, grateful to share a special present with the 100-year-old man himself who continues to bring joy to the world. My rabbi, the great Mel Brooks. We love you, Mel. Thank you to the artist from Very Young Frankenstein for the picture. Oh, he looks good. Mel looks good. Shalom. That's awesome. You can't leave us yet, Mel. You have a premiere next April you have to stick around for. Oh, man. Erica Henningsen will be at Big Texas Comic-Con if you like Has-Been Hotel, October 9th through the 11th. Go to bigtexascomiccon.com to purchase your passes. Oh, interesting. Oh. Nerdist is reporting out that Marvel Comics is set to leave New York for Burbank, California. Hello, Henry Robbins. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. California. Put the mountains over here and put the ocean over there, and California. Stan Lee famously wanted Marvel Comics to be the world outside your window. For Lee and his many collaborators over the years, the window overlooked New York City. From Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four to Daredevil and Doctor Strange, the streets of Manhattan didn't simply contain pedestrians and taxicabs, but superhero adventures. Because of that, Marvel has always felt intrinsically tied to New York, and perhaps always will within the pages. That will no longer be the case for the comics company itself. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Marvel Comics will pack its bags and head to Burbank, California. There you go. Yeah, we know. Tell us something we don't know. Okay. Okay, so Galaxy is reporting physicist Michio Kaku suggests dark matter isn't matter at all. It is gravity leaking from a parallel dimension. Really? Interesting. That is a fascinating idea. Okay. There's my buddy Alicia. She is going through various computer games, so go check out her channel. What's up, Todd Stashwick? What are you doing? Come see him at SDCC next weekend. Meet the new media studio, the progcore fantasy live play, the psychological journey of the Lord of the Rings, and celebrating Dungeons and Dragons 2026. What? No, Star Trek? Oh, Brian Herring will be at, if I could read it, Orange County Nostalgia something. Oh my God, Becky. Where are they? There they are. I don't like my new contacts. Okay. Nostalgia Orlando. He is one of the professional puppeteers and actor of Star Wars, Hellboy, and Doctor Who. August 7th. Oh, that's this weekend. No, wait, next weekend. Oh my God, 2 weeks. Trying to rush time. Can you tell? So go check that out. Oh. What? What is this? What's this? What's this? Fandango. Experience Terminator 2 Judgment Day in 4DX. Returning to theaters August 31st. Reserve your tickets at the link below. Nice. I would love to see that. Cool. Oh, my buddy Tammy. The Roddenberry Archive. March 17th, 1986 was the day we filmed the top secret ending to Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home, the unveiling of the Enterprise A. Over the past few years, I've had the pleasure of working with the talented and obsessively detail-oriented artists of the Roddenberry Archive, including Donnie Versig, who recreated all of my graphics from the bridge, including the stations that were never seen on screen. You can explore a lot more at roddenberry.x.io. Cool. I know they have the original. I know they have the TOS set in Ticonderoga, New York, but I wonder if they have the A somewhere else, Enterprise A somewhere else. Dude, that looks like a real sunset. Holy cow. That's incredible. Huh. What's up, Jerry Ryan? Pics from the day one of IGS Festival, the Italian Global Series Festival in Riccone, Italy. Oh, I love these little comics. Can I get a cosmic juice? Same for me. This isn't a bar. That's cute. Wow. CreepyCon. Where's that at? Nightmare on Elm Street 3 cast will appear. They're working on a new Nightmare on Elm Street, so that's going to be good. According to Screen Rant, Fallout 5 pre-production announced by Bethesda. There you go. Whoa. Okay. Surviving Earth. All right. One more week, my friends, till Stewart fails to save the universe. Out on HBO Max. Wow. The check marks the spot. Yeah, right there. I can see it. For the first time, scientists used our IXPE telescope to measure the magnetic field of a pulsar located in the Lighthouse Nebula. This data helps us understand the structure of these extreme cosmic objects. Pulsars are highly magnetic neutron stars, the dense remnants of massive stars that spin rapidly as they shoot out sweeping beams of radiation in the form of high-energy particles. Scientists have suspected that these streams are energetic particle flows along the pulsar's magnetic field lines to create a long, thin filament extending into space. Now, IXPE's latest observations of the pulsar in the Lighthouse Nebula help support the suspicion. Cool. It's beautiful. Damn. In 2012, a skydiver became the first person to break the sound barrier, reaching 843 miles per hour during a free fall from the edge of space. No. 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 Not happening. Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Oh, boy. Can't see shit. Hello, Based Roman. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. I hope you're doing great today. That is fascinating, though. Okay. All right. Hey, what's that? Oh, okay. John Williams and the President's Own Volume 3 is currently out on disc and digital. Nice. Yeah. Robert Englund, really? Oh, Rosario Dawson. And Jennifer Nettles. Wow. Cool. What? No way. Okay, so they caught something on SpongeBob's driver's license. He was born on July 14th, 1986. SpongeBob's farty? Really? Yeah, right. Wow. Oh, Dave Kendall passed away. No. He was the creator of MTV's 120 Minutes. He passed away at the age of 63. God, that's not far away. Dave Kendall, the creator and the host of the most influential MTV show 120 Minutes, has passed away. Rest in peace. Whoa! Construction crane collapses into homes in Chile. Well, it went between the homes. Maybe. Because of strong winds and heavy rain. That's scary. Did it actually fall on a house? Oh, it did. Oh, man. Wow. Crazy. Man, that looks like that could be Southern California, but it's Chile. Wow. Hope everybody's okay. Collider is reporting Sony has picked up cartoon cat movie. Another viral horror con is heading to the big screen. Following the massive success of Backrooms, Sony TriStar Pictures has officially picked up Cartoon Cat, the terrifying Trevor Henderson creation that became an internet sensation. No. No. Hey, look at that popcorn bucket. I like it. That's my favorite place to be. That's the Arch in St. Louis right there. Nice. Cool. Gotta get me one of those. What are you guys doing in St. Louis? Just kidding. Okay, Venetian, I know. Can you please stop sending me shit? Damn, look at that. Those wildfires in Canada got to be brought under control. They're not good. So, hello, your auntie? Uranium? I can't read it. I'm blind. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. All right. I guess we're done with that. Let's see. The girl says she's busy. Wouldn't that make her? That's what I was thinking. Wasn't the tattoos Riemann? Oh, are they? Maybe not on your feed, but definitely. Okay, well, let's go look now, I guess. I try to stay away from politics lately, but sometimes I just can't. What the? Okay. Okay, then. Interesting. All right. According to several news outlets, 9 of them, Count Binface is the satirical electoral persona of Jonathan David Harvey, born May 1980, a British comedy writer and script writer known for works like The Thick of It and Have I Got News for You. Dressed as an intergalactic space warrior with a dustbin-shaped helmet, silver cape, and black and gray uniform, the character claims to be a 5,900-year-old leader of the Recyclons. Oh, he's not a cyclone? From the planet Sigma 9. Harvey originally ran as the character Lord Buckethead in 2017, but rebranded to Count Binface in 2018 following a copyright dispute with filmmaker Tom Durham, who owned the original character from the 1984 film Hyperspace. Interesting. Electoral history includes high-profile novelty campaigns. Again, 3 UK prime ministers, Boris Johnson 2019, 2023, Rishi Sunak 2024, and most recently Nigel Farage in July 2026. While never winning, Bin-Face has secured significant attention, such as finishing 9th in the 2021 London mayoral election with 24,775 votes and defeating the British first candidate in the 2024 mayoral race. His campaigns promote democratic participation under the slogan, make your make your vote count, while proposing absurd policies like nationalizing the singer Adele, bringing back the Fox teletext service, and renaming London Bridge to How does Phoebe feel about that? Phoebe Waller Bridge. That's funny. That is funny. Fisk. Yeah. I'm glad I looked it up. I needed a good laugh. Too funny. Hey, what's up, FKHC? Who's 69? Not me. You're off work today? Congratulations. Had to get your annual blood work done. I know how that feels. So, what else you up to? Let's see here. Bum. All right. Let's do some good news. When you couldn't say what he said. Alrighty then. Get all my good news from goodnewsnetwork.org. Today's quote of the day is, the sound of a kiss is not so loud as the sound of a cannon, but its echo can last a great deal longer. Oliver Wendell Holmes. That's true. That's true. Bootsy, this one's for you. Bridge cats. Homegrown catnip lotion proves to be an effective mosquito repellent in Uganda. Cool. Homegrown catnip plants. Catnip. He's not listening to me. Homegrown catnip plants have proven to be as effective as DEET for repelling mosquitoes in rural Uganda. Although be careful, you might get attacked by neighborhood cats. Presented at an international science conference in Florence, Italy, a collaborative team of Welsh and Ugandan researchers believe they found a lower cost solution to mosquito control that can reduce reliance on malaria medication, which the United States pulled the USAID. No, the USA, what is it? USAID fund, which the parasite is beginning to develop resistance to. Nipeta lactone is a chemical found in the essential oil of catnip, Nepeta cataria. Nepeta cataria. Okay. It's known for causing euphoric feelings in cats. No, it makes them have the zoomies and they act like they're stoned. But also seems to interfere with the olfactory sense of various mosquito species. Cool. In laboratory tests, a 6% Nepeta-lactone skin lotion proved as good as DEET for repelling mosquitoes from landing on the human arm. 2% Nepeta-lactone proved only slightly less effective. DEET is out of the price bracket for most rural Ugandan substance pharma, so buying commercially available mosquito repellents is just not practical, says Dr. Simon Schofield, a senior lecturer at Cardiff University. We wanted to make a repellent that is highly efficacious, but also allows local people to be involved in production cycles so that it costs a minimal amount of money. That's a good idea. Very good idea. Nepeta Cataria is easy to grow, and the essential oil is easy to distill. It smells better than DEET, and besides all this, it's been used as a mosquito repellent traditionally for centuries. There is a real need to reduce the reliance on malaria medicines because malaria can develop resistance to drugs, Schofield said. Mosquito repellents represent one of the primary measures used to reduce the risk of malaria by reducing mosquitoes' landing and biting events. Schofield worked with locals to develop a lotion product that could eventually be sold in order to apply market forces to what previously was created only through grant money. Even still, the resulting DSK lotion product cannot be patented because it's just essential oil and various stabilizers and other cosmetic bases. Oh, that sucks. Once we know that we can sell and distribute the repellent at a low cost, that should generate a self-sustaining system where the money is flowing back to everybody at each stage in development. Good job, guys. Way to go. It takes a village to raise a child, but this lonely 4-year-old first had to raise his neighborhood. Okay, interesting. There's an old saying that it takes a village to raise a child. That was true for this lonely 4-year-old in North Carolina. What his neighborhood didn't know, however, was that it sometimes takes a child to raise a village. Roman from Concord was a happy enough child who loved sports and athletics, but that changed when his parents got divorced and his father moved away. His grandparents lived out of state, and though, like all young boys, his mom means the world to him, Roman developed into an inner loneliness. Oh, poor kid. Before all that, though, Roman woke up every morning looking for someone to say hello to. He'd stay by the door and wave at anyone who passed by the house, garbage man, Amazon driver, or one of the many neighbors that his mother, Anna Butzloff, said she didn't know personally. The story stated that an old adage, and now here's another one, people just don't know their neighbors anymore. That is true. I don't really know my neighbors. I've met a couple, but not all of them. That was Butzloff's case. So she was at a loss for what to do when all those people her son had been waving to started coming over and saying hello. It started with Wade Folger, a retired man who lived next door and the subject of many hey from Roman. One day he came over to talk. Soon after, he started to ask Roman if he wanted to come over and do stuff. Eventually, Steve Hartman reports from his On the Road segment, other neighbors started to follow up on those hays and hand waving, and before long, Roman had made some friends. I didn't really know how to take it, said Butzloff. I just saw that my son was happy. The son of hers, like the sun in the sky, soon became the light of their neighborhood, inviting his senior citizen neighbors to his swim meets, basketball, soccer, and baseball practices, his preschool open house, and his frequent pastime of drag racing his bike down the block. That's cute. When his birthday rolled around, his mother knew exactly who to call. He stitched together the neighborhood like a quilt, curing his loneliness and changing his little world besides. Hartman got the neighbors together and asked them what it was all like. And even though most of them came from an earlier generation to Roman's mom, most of them didn't know each other either. Now they wave at each other just like Roman did. Look at what this little kid has built, said one. It does, another said, pausing. It does a world of good. If the world was like this child, what an awesome, awesome place it would be. That's sweet.
Finally tonight, the old adage, it takes a village to raise a child, has been turned on its head. Sometimes it takes a child to unite a village. Here is Steve Hartman with the proof on the road.
Not many kids crave connection more than this 4-year-old named Roman. Pass by his house in Concord, North Carolina, and he will surely greet you with a wave and a hey.
That's cute. That's adorable. What a good kid. All right, more good news on this date in history. High Society, looky there. 70 years ago today, the MGM musical comedy High Society was released, starring Bing Crosby and a young Frank Sinatra. It was the first time the pair ever collaborated. It was a musical remake of Philadelphia Story and was the last role for leading lady Grace Kelly before she left Hollywood to become Princess of Monaco, having married Prince Rainier. With music and lyrics by Cole Porter and songs like What a Swell Party This Is, the film also featured Louis Armstrong as a jazz musician getting ready for the Newport Jazz Festival, which Crosby's character is organizing. It was nominated for 2 Oscars for Best Scoring of a Musical and Best Original Song for True Love. Wow, 70 years old. That's incredible. Time keeps on slipping. All right, more good news on this date in history. U.S. President Lincoln signed the first federal law allowing persons of African descent to serve in the United States military. That was 1862. The first electrical air conditioner was switched on by Willis Carrier, the engineer who invented, designed, and built the machine in Buffalo, New York, 1912. The United States Air Force pilot Gail Halvorsen first met the suffering yet appreciative children of Berlin during the humanitarian airlift and went on to pioneer for them the idea of dropping candy with miniature parachutes, resulting in 23 tons of candy being delivered through the blockade, 1948. Britain announced that Queen Elizabeth II had signed into law the bill passed by Parliament legalizing same-sex marriages in England and Wales, 2013. Well, happy 71st birthday, Disneyland. Disneyland was dedicated and opened in Anaheim, California on this date. It is the most visited theme park in the world with 757 million visits since it opened as of December. What? Oh, okay. So that's that's a lot of visits since 2021. In 2022, the park had approximately 16.9 million visits, making it the second most visited amusement park in the world that year, behind the Magic Kingdom, the very park it inspired. Cinderella's Castle. The hugely successful animator came up with the concept of Disneyland while visiting various amusement parks with his daughters in the 1940s. He initially envisioned a tourist attraction next to his Burbank studios for entertaining fans who wished to visit, but the site was too small. The park was designed by a creative team handpicked by Walt from internal and outside talent. They founded WED Enterprises, the precursor to today's Walt Disney Imagineering. It consists of 8 lands designed around delightful themes like Star Wars or Mickey Mouse. Circling the whole park is a literal steam locomotive, 5 of them to be precise. The track runs in a continuous loop around Disneyland through each of its realms with scheduled stops at 1,900 theme stations. Disneyland has a larger cumulative attendance than any other theme park in the world as of January 2019, with 726 million visits since its opening in 1955. Hi, I'm tired. Hey, could I join? I don't do gaming. And this is just my talk show. So, sorry. 624 years ago today, Shudi, one of the most impactful emperors ever to take the mandate of heaven, assumed power in Beijing. Known as Yongle, the 3rd emperor of the Ming dynasty, he took the throne via a rebellion against his dystopic nephew. Under his mostly despotic leadership, the capital was moved from Nanjing to Beijing, where he ordered the construction of the Forbidden City. He also commissioned the Porcelain Tower of Nanjing, one of the 7 wonders of the world, before it was destroyed in 1856. He reopened the Grand Canal, one of the largest pre-industrial projects of its kind in history. When writing about world leaders, it's important to keep perspective in mind. Shudi came of age following the death throes of the Mongol established Yun dynasty, and only a few generations after their conquest killed millions of Chinese. The power struggles in the aftermath were brutal, or at times quite devious, but these were the manner and customs of the time. Those among royal ruling classes and courts have always displayed the most brutal conduct towards one another during such struggles. But you know what? I'm tired. You could start your own live. I just don't do gaming. So that's nice to meet you. Instead, those looking at history should see how his 22-year reign allowed the average person, the stonemason, the farmer in the field, to bring the Chinese race out of the clutches of the dreaded Mongols and into a golden age. Young Gel began his reign by immediately forging a strong peace and alliance bond in Buddhist devotion with the Tibetan kingdom. He reorganized the long-standing provincial borders to help quell ethnically motivated conflict between various Chinese tribes rather than by using his armies, and expounded the importance of Buddhism and Buddhist festivals to encourage peace with the empire. Typical of the great Chinese emperors, he left an impact on the civil service class, namely by bringing in scholars to serve in his cabinet based on merit. Hello, Kali. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. You're doing great today. Fascinating. 1402. 309 years ago today, Water Music by George Frederick Handel premiered literally on the water. The River Thames, to be precise, a collection of orchestral movements, often published as 3 suites. Water Music was composed in response to a request from the British monarch King George I, who wanted a piece of music to be played on a riverboat. According to the conductor, Sir Thomas Beecham, the piece is perfectly suited for an outdoor performance because of the large orchestra, but also by a rather strong influence of monotony. Okay. King George I and several aristocrats boarded a large royal barge at Whitehall Palace for an excursion up the Thames towards Chelsea. The rising tide propelled the barge upstream without rowing. Another barge provided by the City of London, contained about 50 musicians who performed Handel's work. Many other Londoners also took to the river to hear the concert. According to the Courant, the whole river in a manner was covered with boats and barges. On arriving at Chelsea, the king left his barge, then returned to it about 11 p.m. for the return trip. The king was so pleased with Water Music that he ordered it to be repeated at least 3 times, both on the trip upstream to Chelsea and on the return, until he landed again at Whitehall. Fascinating. 1717. On this day in 1975, 2 spacecraft, an American Apollo and a Soviet Soyuz, docked with each other in orbit. They remained linked in space for 47 hours, marking the first time such a link-up occurred between spacecraft from 2 nations. And at the end of the Cold War, a symbol of the policy of, I can never pronounce this right, Diente, that the 2 superpowers began pursuing. Oh, Donald Sutherland. He would have been 91 years old today. The Canadian actor known for his roles in films such as The Dirty Dozen, MASH, Clute, The Hunger Games, and the Academy Award-winning Ordinary People was born. Oh. He named his 4 sons, including actor Kiefer Sutherland, after directors like Robert Redford, with whom he had worked. He was born in 1935. On this day in 1968, we all live in a yellow submarine. The animated film by the Beatles premiered in London. The full-length epic fantasy features the Fab Four as cartoon characters who agreed to travel with young Fred in his yellow submarine to free the people of Pepperland. Under attack from the music-hating Blue Meanies, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band sails to the rescue and restores the landscape of color, flowers, and music. The actual Beatles performed the songs, but participated only in the closing scene of the film, directed by animation producer George Dunning. Their cartoon counterparts were voiced by actors Yet audiences and critics loved it. Oh, wow. 1899. Wow. James Cagney was born. Known for his distinctive vocal style and deadpan comedic timing, he won acclaim and major awards for playing multi-faced tough guys in films such as The Public Enemy, 1931, but he also sang and danced in musicals like Yankee Doodle Dandy. The American Film Institute ranked him 8th among its list of greatest male stars of the golden age of Hollywood, and Orson Welles said he was maybe the greatest actor who ever appeared in front of a camera. James Cagney's 7th film, The Public Enemy, became one of the most influential gangster movies of the period and made him one of Hollywood's leading stars. In 1938, he received his first Academy Award for Best Actor nomination for his subtle portrayal, of the tough guy man-child Rocky Sullivan in Angels with Dirty Faces. In 1942, Cagney won the Oscar for his energetic portrayal of George M. Cohan in Yankee Doodle Dandy and was nominated a third time in 1955 for Love Me or Leave Me. Then Cagney retired in 1961 to spend time on his farm with his family. He came out of retirement 20 years later for a part in the movie Ragtime, 1981. Cagney also made numerous moral-boosting troop tours before and during World War II with his buddy Bob Hope. Awesome. All right, well, there's your good news for this date, July 17th in history. Tell me what you think about that in the chat. James Cagney. Wow. Wow. Shared a birthday with Disneyland. Who knew? How's the smog? Not good, people. I know. I talked about her at the beginning. Yeah, she actually won an Academy Award for My Left Foot. She was a wonderful actress. She really was. Yeah. So just sad. You're 69? No, I'm kidding. When you couldn't say what he said, oh God, she's having a stroke. Okay. You know I don't hold anything back, Tim. Come on. I cuss like a sailor because I don't care. Dude, it's like getting dark outside. It's supposed to storm. Holy crap. Hold on. Hold, please. What's this? What's this? What's this? Okay. All right. Too many notifications again. Wow. Lots of news breaking everywhere. Good Lord. Okay. Breaking news. Oh, yeah. By the way, there was a 7.4 earthquake in Mexico today. They did issue tsunami warnings, in case you were curious. Yeah. She will be missed. She was an amazing actress. So, all right, what's everybody doing this weekend? Besides working. We're not talking about that. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Oh, yeah. It's like forming right over us. Damn. Which way is it moving? Oh, yay. It's raining outside, obviously. All right. Cool. My plan for the weekend is sleep. I like sleep. Yeah, I'm planning on sleeping in tomorrow morning. Well, I don't know. I got Star Trek tomorrow night, but that starts at 7, so I'll figure it out. I don't need to make a lot of money, just a little bit. So I'm just not a big gamer. I mean, I play some games, but not a lot. I'm tired. So pretty much what I do is I'm on misplay and I only play games they suggest so I can earn money on the side. It's not a lot of money, but it helps. So. I hope the kids are okay driving up to St. Louis today. My daughter and her friends are going to a friend's birthday party, and she lives in St. Louis, so. Oh. So, we'll be talking about what fandom are we talking about today? Maybe we should. Hello. I can't read it. God. This really sucks. I hate these contacts. Hello, gamer. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. I'm old. Jamie says the Orville season 4 is no, it's not. It's not. He's got other things he has to work on first, like the Muppets history. Hello, Bach Buchanan. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. Jamie, where are you getting your information from? I've asked you to provide it before, and if you're getting it off clickbait, be careful. Until Seth tells us it's in production or Hulu or 20th Century Fox, I don't believe a damn word anybody else says. Now, let me tell you, John Cassara, who was director of several of the Orville episodes, has been reposting old pictures on X. And I said no. And there was somebody on Threads that saw the Paradon being driven up a LA highway, a California highway. But I'm still trying to authenticate that photo. So, yeah, just be careful. Tell me who you have heard this from. Because if it ain't Seth MacFarlane, it ain't nothing. He's got Dungeon Crawler Carl. He's got Brigadoon, or his musical movie that he's working on. He's got more Family Guy, more American Dad voiceovers to do. I think they're working on The Naked Gun 2. And they're working on a script. They're putting the final touches on Ted the Animated Series. So the problem is his fucking schedule. Clear schedule. Delegate. Hey, that's the new word. Delegate. Hashtag delegate. Maybe we should start that, you know? Wait, look, Jamie, we all want more Orville. We all want more Orville. And he threw it in the floor. You little brat. You little brats. Dude, he's so cute. I'm being so sweet to boots. I want this. I want this. And he can't go to Ukraine for it. So he's going to have to do it on a back lot at Disney or Fox. Want this. Hi, Lady Mist. No. 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 Don't let her do that. Bad behavior. Hello, Spamton. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. My cat's Sci Fi Mombie security is misbehaving. Hello, check mark. Check. Welcome. What you up to, Lady Mist? Hello, Alex. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. You're doing great today. Look, I get it. We all want our favorite show back. Don't make me get the water bottle, security. You will behave now. She's still a kitten. Hey now. I can see Seth giving Seth Rogen a run for his money for the Muppets. I would love to see the Muppet Show return. I love the format that they did for the 70th anniversary. So I don't know why this history wasn't released last year from Seth. Muppets turned 70 last year. 71 this year. You two, cut it out. Just like the human kids. So, Jamie, I don't know where you went, but hello, Tony TikTok. Welcome. Hope you're doing great today. So, some people have been reposting like old videos, old clips of like the most recent one I saw was the two guys that were dressed up like Mocklins from the Sex Lagoon episode. They were just reposting it because they were extras on that episode. So, and John Cesar, hello, Donnie Ash, welcome. Hope you're doing great today. John Cesar reposted like all the extras he had worked with on a couple old episodes. So, okay. But we all want it. We all want more Orville. So, what else is going on? What are we talking about? Stony Girl, you got any new music you're working on? Anybody else got new stuff? Go ahead and put it in the chat. Stony Girl, do you have a wrench? No, you do not. Guess what? You need a wrench. Nobody on Instagram today. That's fascinating. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Let's see here. I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand that. There you go, Miss Stony Girl. You have got a wrench. Yeah. I've been trying to write more fan fiction lately, and I'm just, I've got ideas. At least I write down the ideas, It's just been like really busy, and I'm just tired still from surgery. Plus, I'm trying to get books read for the Galactic Book Club. By the way, don't forget, August 28th, we will be having a discussion with Chris Chrisman for his Mixed Magic Saga. Buy your books at Amazon.com, or if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can get them for free. So, really good book series. Really good. I'm about to wrap up book 2, so I'm kind of looking forward to book 3. Lady Miss just got home from work. Yuck. No. Another week down. So, who's looking forward to Strange New Worlds? I am. I don't want to. I would rather. I gotta be careful what I say. I really want Prodigy to come back, but I think they should revisit the Gary 7. Let me write it. Why not? I think the Travelers need their own show. I mean, we saw you know, Wesley show back up on Picard. I think it would be good. I'm looking forward to it too. I like Strange New Worlds. I think it's really awesome. I think they're doing a good job. I just don't want Star Trek Year One. I really don't. Why are we retelling TOS? That's my thing. That's my thing. Why do we have to retell Star Trek history? We shouldn't have to, unless they found like, okay, so just hear me out. Let's say for a hypothetical that they found more DC Fontana or Gene Roddenberry scripts that could have been really good TOS episodes. I don't know that for sure. I'm just Would you two stop, Daisy? Don't make me stop this podcast. Swear to God, they act just like kids. They're just like kids. Don't bite. Hey, no claws. Be nice to Boots. He don't have claws. So, anywho, God, I'm feeling bleh. All of a sudden. It's my Wegovy. I got to up my dosage of Wegovy today. So, by the way, that's not for everybody. I am not a medical professional. Please go consult your doctor for GLP-1 help. I'm just telling you my experience. I always have to do that disclaimer because YouTube and TikTok get mad at me when I start talking that stuff. So, I'm not a healthcare. Well, I can code your medical claim. That's about all the medical health knowledge I have. I went from film studies, mass media, to medical claims coding. I do have to say I have extensive knowledge in anatomy and physiology. I had to take it twice. Thanks a lot, OTC. So, oh my God, I feel so old. My baby starts college next month. You bring them home, you get pregnant, bring them home. Next thing you know, they're adults. It's like my oldest will be 26 this year, and co-host Vic turns 20. So. Hey, Gordo, Gorilla Man's not by himself. He lives with the boys, and I live with Autumn. So it just worked out better that way. The boys can be slobs somewhere else, not here. Although she left me a mess after making her friend pot brownies for her birthday. I'm so not happy. I'm so not happy after I just saw my kitchen. Yeah. My cats are spoiled. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Aren't you, Daisy? Spoiled rotten. Just like my kids. So, tomorrow night, Star Trek Saturday, we're starting season 3 of Star Trek. I mean, TOS. And then we'll wander into TAS. Could be good. So, I also need to find Star Trek Continues. And there's something else somebody wanted us to add in. So, yeah, I was trying to tell Positive Candor last night, if I had really done my research, I should have started with Enterprise then Strange New Worlds. They're not real. Then TOS, then on and on and on, you know. But I'm so tired of watching Enterprise. It seems like that's all anybody is watching lately. It cracked me up that Alicia and Jack go, yeah, it's been a long road. Daisy quit. Oh boy. All right, let's start Mombie's Daily Boost, shall we? Throw out other things you want to talk about in the chat. That's Slinky and Bootsy right there with me. Aren't they cute? And of course, the alien from Dr. Omega's amazing work. Oklahoma Comic Con is August 8th and 9th in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I don't know the venue. Hold on. I need to actually update this slide. I'm sure they've added more people. Let's see. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sleeping down the plain. Arvest Convention Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Go to oklahomacomiccon.com to purchase your passes. Let's see if they added any new guests. Oh, no, flipping away. Anthony Michael Hall. Nice. He was at Missouri Comic Con this year. Stop. Get off him. Stop. Let's see. They added Mark Shepard. I don't remember who Mark Shepard is. Mark Shepard is an English actor and musician known for playing the Demon King of Hell Crawley. Oh, on Supernatural. Okay. And for his reoccurring roles as Willoughby Kipling in Doom Patrol, lawyer Romo Lampkin on Battlestar Galactica reboot. Oh, nice. Interpol investigator James Sterling on Leverage. And small-time crime lord Badger on Firefly. He's also made appearances on MacGyver, CSI. Chuck, what's Chuck? Burn Notice, Dollhouse, NCIS, Medium Monk, Charmed, Star Trek Voyager, and The X-Files. Nice. Cool, 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 cool. I had no idea who that was. Ruth Connell, Scottish actress and producer, in addition to professional dancer and choreographer. Best known for her recurring role as Rowena McLeod on Supernatural. Oh, so they're traveling together, I guess. She could be heard as the voice of Princess Merida. Oh, cool. Nice. Who else has been added? Oh, Amir Taali has been added. Oh, wow. All the has-been hotel people have been added. So that's Erica Henningsen, Blake Roman, Amir Taali, Sarah Netacheni have all been added for has-been hotel. Pretty cool. The boys want to go to this. I forgot why. So we'll see. Awesome. Tom Kinney's going to be there too. He just had a birthday this week. So purchase your passes at oklahomacomiccon.com. I got to update the slides. Arkansas Comic-Con is September 18th through the 20th at the State House Arena in Little Rock, Arkansas. Go to arkansascomiccon.com to purchase your passes. Let's see who they added. Shall we? Arkansas. I know. I'm your annoying neighbor to the north. All right. Ming Na Wen. Ming Na Wen. Sorry, Ming Na. Oh, Tom Welling. Nice. Okay, that's it. I've had it. Dee Schneider. Danny Trejo. Peter Weller added. Kevin Sussman? Nice. Yes, please. Mei Hong for K-pop Demon Hunters. David Yost for Power Rangers. Chris Potter added. Let's see. The Red Redemption people are on this one as well. The voice actors for Rick and Morty, that is Spencer Grammer, Ian Cardoni, and Harry Belden. They will be at SDCC next weekend. Oh, no way. If you're a wrestling fan, Dustin Rhodes will be there. Wow, he's lost a lot of weight. Damn. Okay. So there you go. They've added new people. Go to arkansascomiccon.com to purchase your passes. I know I talked about her at the beginning of the show. Yeah. She won Best Supporting Actress for My Left Foot. So that was a great movie. ExtremeCon is September 25th through the 27th at the St. Robert Community Center in St. Robert, Missouri, which is a part of the trifecta of Fort Leonard Wood and Waynesville. Candace Rose from She-Hulk, Halloween Ends, and Stranger Things, along with Dick Terhune, will be the special celebrity guest. So once again, that's extremecon.com to purchase your passes. Missouri Fan Fest is October 17th through 18th at the Springfield Expo Center in beautiful downtown Springfield, Missouri. Go to MissouriFanFest.com to purchase your passes. Oh, yeah, that's David Arquette, all right. He was just added recently, so that's going to be awesome. GalaxyCon St. Louis is October 23rd through the 25th at America's Center Convention Center. Go to galaxycon.com, go to the drop down for events, choose St. Louis, purchase your passes. Shatner canceled. I was hoping he might re-add, but we still have time. George Takei for Star Trek. Bobcat Goldthwait and Tim Krasinski for Police Academy. Jackson Rathbone, Peter Frattinelli, Kellen Lutz, and Ashley Green for Twilight. Brian Posen for Stuart Fails to Save the Universe. Steve Whitmire and Kevin Clash for the Muppet franchise. Austin St. John and Walter Jones for Power Rangers. Cassandra Peterson, Elvira. What is Brandon Rogers in? Hold on. I don't know. I should know that name. Oh, live events, guys, on the drop down, not just events. All right. Has Been Hotel. And it looks like there's something else he's been into. Let's see. Brendan Rogers is a YouTuber, actor, and comedian, best known as the co-writer of Hell of a Boss and the voice of Blitzo, Katie Killjoy in Has Been Hotel, Blame/Elmer in Blame the Hero, Dr. Apple in The Fruities Are Back, and more. Okay. Woo. His stuff is expensive. Oh, that's cool. He does voice recordings at the table, but it's pricey. That was like my goal. If I met Shatner this year, I wanted him, how Arg does the, what do you say that now? Sci Fi Mama Theta. I was going to have Shatner change that. I was going to have him record something. So, Brian Austin Green is also a late addition, as well as the cast of Ned's Declassified Survival Guide. That is from Nickelodeon. So galaxycon.com, choose the drop-down live events, choose St. Louis. All right, don't forget, Saturday night, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Saturday nights in the Sci Fi Mombie Studio are always dedicated to Star Trek, the original series. Like I said, we are jumping right head first into season 3. We're almost done with TOS. So, and then I have it planned. We'll move on to TAS. And then Star Trek continues. There's another series that was suggested to us. And then we're going to run all 7 seasons of TNG. Yeah, baby. So it's going to be awesome. And the movies. Can't forget the movies. So, come join us. It's fun. Sunday night in the Sci Fi Mombie Studio is dedicated to the Muppets. We are finishing up season 5 of the Muppet Show. We have more movies to go through and more Fraggle Rock, which means I've got to get my Apple TV Plus back. So it all starts at 5 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for helping us with our watch hours. We are further along than we were the last 2 years. So I've got to do more content and we're going to keep moving forward. And The Wizard of Oz is coming to Me TV in October. Didn't they already have a contract signed? I thought MGM already had a contract signed with Me TV. But that's cool though. I like that's one of my all-time favorite movies. But thank you so much for watching our content. We really greatly appreciate you all. You're amazing. Hello, T Darwin 65. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. You're doing great today. So let's keep going. Since they took away a lot of my subscribers, let's keep going. So, all right, I get all of my, hello, Pixie, welcome. I get all of my holiday countdown information from calendar.com, and the gifts are from Pinterest. It's 52 days to Labor Day. It's 78 days to the first day of fall. It's 106 days to Halloween. It's 117 days to Veterans Day and co-host Vic's 20th birthday. It's 132 days to Thanksgiving. It's 157 days to the first day of winter. It's 161 days to Christmas. It's 168 days to 2027. Hello, Thomas Fletcher 58. Welcome. Plan accordingly. All right. Here at Sci Fi Mombie Studios and the Sci Fi Mombie Podcast, we care. There are so many great volunteer opportunities in your area. Check your local media or your local charity chapter's websites for events that you can help out with. Here are 5 of our favorite vetted philanthropy organizations. And if you can't donate your time, go serve a few hours, donate everything else, like diapers, wipes, bottles, formula, baby food, old toys, old clothes that you don't wear anymore, dog food, cat food, rabbit food, gerbil food, bird food, because sometimes these shelters get animals that, they even get horses. The ASPCA goes and they rescue horses. But these are our favorite vetted charities. Red Cross Red Crescent at redcross.org. Convoy of Hope, which is 10 miles that way. Convoy of Hope is the hometown grown charity. Convoyofhope.org. World Central Kitchen Chef Jose Andre would love to have your help, because right now I believe he's feeding people in Venezuela. Guys, there's still thousands of people missing from those double earthquakes, and Mexico had a huge earthquake today. So far, the only thing I'm seeing is landslides, and it doesn't look like it's really affecting a lot of the people, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I highly recommend you follow Stefan Burns on YouTube. He's really interesting. He is a geophysicist, and he was saying that our military did some kind of explosion testing yesterday. I don't know if that could have set off anything on the San Andreas Fault, but you never know. You never know. So, but Chef Jose Andre would love to have your help at WCK.org. Direct Relief is a great charity in California, and they help with a lot of stuff. Go to directrelief.org. And of course, my all-time favorite, the ASPCA, aspca.org. Like I said, coming August 28th on Fluff Chick Productions, we are interviewing Chris Chrisman for the Galactic Book Club. So come join Miss Connie Cleary and me as we read these amazing books and then get to talk with Mr. Chrisman. It's going to be awesome. Mark your calendars. All right. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, topic suggestions, you heard a rumor, you want to see if I know anything. Sometimes I hear the same info you do. Topic suggestions, you got a book you want me to read, or for consideration for the Galactic Book Club, you've got a sci-fi show suggestion you want us to watch, or constructive criticism. I do not want personal attacks. I had another one last night, and I'm highly doubting this guy was a combat veteran. Email me at questions@scifimombie.com. That's questions@scifimombie.com. Be awesome. All right, party people. Who's ready for the weekend? I'm ready. What else are we talking about before we close up for the day? Anything? Bueller. Man, I've had 86 people roll through over on TikTok and very low hearts today. But it says I'm a popular podcast. Okay. I'm a popular live. Sure. Don't forget to watch on the replay, because you never know, you might have missed something and then you want to talk about it. So leave comments and then, be great. So nothing else? Yeah. There's something else. She was the mom in So I Married an Axe Murderer with Mike Myers. So that was a good movie. Mike Myers played several different parts with prosthetics and stuff. So, by the way, I highly recommend that movie if you like Mike Myers. Really good movie. That was after he left SNL. So. No, yeah, Daisy needs to be nice to Boots, but they're asleep now, so not too shabby. So. Anything else? Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Get more people to show up and watch with us. Forgot. Oh, yeah. We're going to watch Game of Thrones tonight. Not Game of Thrones. House of the Dragon. Man, that's getting really good. It's really good this season. I highly recommend it to you. And Dutton Ranch is good, too, if you like Yellowstone. And we still have more Marshals to watch. I haven't finished the season yet. So, the first season. I really like it. These spinoffs of Yellowstone are pretty good. So I'm ready for Mayor of Kingstown season 5, which is the last season. I was hoping Tulsa King would be out, but I'm still waiting. Of course, we all want the Orville. So. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you back here tomorrow night. And if I don't see you this weekend, I will see you back here at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific in the Galactic Cafe. Thank you. Jamie Lynn Simmons, Stony Girl, Lady Mist, Fred, FKHE 2005, otherwise known as Tim. Freak Troll, I'm Tired, Fisk, Gordo de Iris. Who else was over there that dropped in to talk? I think that was everybody on TikTok. So, or if you've been lurking, thank you for lurking. Appreciate it greatly. All right, guys. I'm leaving, Gordo. You're funny, man. All right, guys. Before we can go, I always have to do this on Fridays because I'm ornery. Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Beaming through the cosmic haze, lights flash in neon blaze, retro rockets start to soar. Sci Fi Mombie wants lost much more. Sci-fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Binary beats and signals hum, space age stories, here they come, with quirky charm and cosmic flair. Sci-fi Mombies everywhere. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future, bold. Sci-fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future, bold. Sci-fi